big games right now, and we have a clash of ranked opponents coming up in this one. Welcome to the home of the Colorado Buffaloes, Boulder, Colorado. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Utah Utes. And the Buffaloes will kick it away to start us off. He'll bring it back from inside his spot. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Utah's offense will take the first swing of the game. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry game, a big-time game. We didn't show up. We dishonored our previous teams and squads, and we've got to do better. That's all they've heard coming into this game, Bob.
Yeah, David, I think that was the story the last time these teams played. One team handled the emotion of the game better than the other team. You've got to be able to play within yourself and play one snap at a time. That last game got away from the losing team. I don't expect that to happen today.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
They're going to run it. Continuing to churn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running behind that left side. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. The Utes will snap it on 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Got a man in the middle. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's the pressure. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked 1 time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
Makes the catch. He's brought down the 1, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Utes didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Smashes through the tackle. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. The Utes line it up with a 1st and goal. Slams ahead. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
And they got him down in a hurry. Nice job by the defense. Aggressive attack. Come downhill. Go get the running back. Get him on the ground.
And he gets it back to the 4-yard line and no farther. This offense has gone haywire on these last 2 plays in the red zone. Can they set things? And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Utah!
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on 3rd down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup. Accurate throw, and they get paid.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffaloes offense will go to work for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have 2 guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to them. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Wants to go up top. On target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. They'll line up for a second down play. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. Working on the right. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Utes come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. Unloads to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on third down.
Well, on third and short and field goal range, they dial up the pass play. Quarterback was trying to get through his progressions. There was just simply nobody open. Couldn't make an accurate enough throw. Ball falls incomplete. Now setting up a big decision here on fourth down.
All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Ball spotted at the 27. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. Second and 8 coming up. Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. They'll leave it with him. Going to be a gain of about 3 down to the 21.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it first and goal. The Utes are marching down the field. Snap in the shotgun. Let's it fly. Touchdown, Utes! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Man, it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His second receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. Clemson made it look easy, but I promise you, there is nothing easy about a double-digit win on the road. And a win like this only confirms there is something special brewing with these Tigers. Always interesting to see ranked teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football, fellas.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that is good versatility there, and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Back to pass. chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted.
Touchdown, Utah! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. And it seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll try the run. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Shoots it to the left. Wide open downfield. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, the inside give. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the left. And he gets a big chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you know he's looking for more.
Looking to throw on 1st down. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, a nice job by the defense. They're playing with a big lead. They know the offense has to throw it, and they are inviting throws over the middle of the field, knowing they can break on these passes and maybe pick one off. Offense lucky that wasn't a turnover.
The Buffaloes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll go to the air. They'll run the screen. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. Splits the uprights. Good.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. He'll be stopped just short of the 20 at the 19. Give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Hand off from the gun. Turning it on. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Right down the middle. He's got an open man. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. And the Utes have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the counter. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Here's a heat. Zings it complete to the right. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. He's got him. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. The Utes are threatening in the red zone. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give from the gun. Headed to the end zone. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. And the Utes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Utes! How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Got a man, it's Fisher. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Wants to throw on 1st down. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. And the Buffaloes want to crank the tempo. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. And his molars are probably rattling after that big hit, but he did get the 1st down. Wants to throw it. Unloads to the wideout. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. He wastes no time and comes out throwing.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
Off play action. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. Pulls it in. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 13. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's complete on the right side. And he's knocked down, but there's also laundry on the field. We'll see what the officials have called.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can...
Ball into the end zone, and it's intercepted.
And that's the problem when you're living in 2nd and long situations. Sometimes the quarterbacks feel like they just got to go get it all back in one throw. That's what he was trying to do on that one. He forced it into traffic, and the defense made him pay, coming up with a huge interception.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O. And as we wind down here in the first half, the offense will just take a knee and try to muster its forces for the second half attack as they trail going to the break. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Trying to set the tone on the ground in the second half. Getting behind those pads and behind a stiff arm to get it out to the 27.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
And the Buffaloes are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. Runs through the tackle. And runs through another one. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. The Buffaloes come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Unloads to the right. He's got it. And the Buffaloes in a good spot here with 2nd and short. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down, and they got to keep that up here in the second half.
And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. They'll run it from the gun. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll race it to the house. Touchdown, Colorado.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get into the end zone. Nice run.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one today? Maryland is in trouble right now, and unless something changes, this is the type of day that can crush morale. They're trailing by 18 to Penn State. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Picks his way and gets 4 out to the 27.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the ground with the back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down. Now back to the line. Right back to the well. Got enough for the first down and wants more. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Utes back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Utes, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. He'll do it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. It's good. And that lead grows even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. They're looking at a 21-point hold. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. The give to the tailback. Shakes off the defender. And makes the tackle at the 23 after he got 10. It's 1st down from their own 23-yard line. Grabbed behind the line, it's Fisher. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll try to put it in drive this time on 2nd down from the 22. Oh, they're after him. And here's a fumble way behind the line.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, only a place to be tackled immediately. The Buffaloes will line up to punt it away. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. And if I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. The pull and throw off the RPO. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And talk about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. So 1st down will open up the final period. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The offense set for a 1st down play. He'll pull it on the read. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. The Utes trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Elevates over his man.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Makes the grab. And they will score. Touchdown, Utah! They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their fourth straight win. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
They corral him out of bounds. Mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Let's go! Let's go! Off the RPO, complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Found a seam. And this defense is a half a beat behind. They just can't quite keep up. They've got it down to the 21. And the Buffaloes have it with a 1st and 10. Here we go. Wants to keep it in the air. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a 1st and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Buffaloes! Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. From inside the 10, here he comes. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. They'll go to the ground. They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the...
There he goes! And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. From the gun, running back on the move. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. And the Utes with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Now they're going to throw it. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
And the pass is broken up, incomplete, but there is a penalty flag on the field, and they may be throwing it in reverse. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Utes decide to punt it away. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week.
The defense is in great position right now because they've got a huge lead here in the fourth quarter. They know the offense has to take shots. to try to get themselves back in the game. So they're calling their coverages accordingly, and there was nowhere to go with that football. Really nice job by the defense being in position to force the incompletion.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. That's caught. It's Fisher. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down.
And I absolutely love what this defense is doing, man. You know exactly what time it is. You've got a big lead. They're going to have to throw the football. So more nickels, more dimes, bring the speed on the field, and get ready to play the pass.
Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. A bold decision to go for it on 4th down, and one that did not pay off. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down. And the Utes, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. He'll try the left side. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. It'll be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end now in motion. The give to the back. Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8.
That's got to be demoralizing if you're the defense. You're trailing. You need to get the ball back. You got to get off the field, but you can't stop the run when they're going between the tackles. This defense is going to have to get a lot more physical, especially in the middle.
Don't want to risk anything here. The quarterback takes a knee. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. Quarterback takes a snap and takes a knee. Coming into this one, we wondered whether these guys were a little bit overrated, and certainly they did nothing to dispel that notion.
They were playing angry to